In this video, we're looking at what owners and experts are saying about the third generation Acura MDX and how you can use that information to help make a better purchase decision when shopping for a used one. For this redesign, safety system performance and fuel efficiency were high on the list of engineering goals. Compared to its predecessor, the third generation MDX was 2 inches longer, had a nearly 3-inch longer wheelbase, and sits about 1.5 inches lower to the ground, while giving passengers a nearly 2-inch reduction in step-in height. Elsewhere, look for improved rear seat access with a wider step-in zone and improved legroom in rear seating rows. This generation MDX weighs 275 pounds less than its predecessor, despite improvements to its structure, suspension, and drive. You'll find Acura's first direct injection engine under the hood, specifically a free-breathing V6 of 3.5 liters displacement generating 290 horsepower and 267 pounds of torque. A new iVTEC valve train helps keep the power flowing strong at high revs, and active motor mounts keep this V6 running liquid smooth. Now let's set you up with 5 tips to help find the best used copy that you can for the dollar. Model year changes. For model year 2016, the 6-speed transmission was booted in place of a new 9-speed automatic with push-button gear shifter and improved performance and fuel efficiency. For 2017, the MDX got a complete styling overhaul, including a new pentagon fascia that conveyed the new face of the Acura brand right where everyone would see it, on the mug of this hot-selling SUV. The available Sport Hybrid powertrain came online this year as well, adding a new hybrid system for improved fuel consumption figures alongside a 35 horsepower boost in output. For 2017 and 2018, a lot more luxury and tech features became standard, adding value to match the new sense of style. Model year 2019 focused on updating the MDX's interior and available colors and materials. If you're shopping for the sportier MDX A-Spec, you're looking at a model year 2019 or later. Change the battery. The topic of batteries comes up a lot with modern used cars, and the third generation MDX is another excellent candidate for an important assumption. You'll want to assume the battery in the MDX that you're considering is weak or dying, and planning to cause you a lot of irritating electronic problems until you've got proof to the contrary. Ask the seller how old the battery is. If it's original, budget for a new one. If they don't know, budget for a new one anyways, or have the battery tested professionally to avoid unpleasant surprises and visits from electronic gremlins. Multiple warning lights, forgotten memory seat settings, a backup camera that stays on all the time, and even wonky car alarm operation, as well as plenty more, can all be caused by a weak or dying battery. Do not underestimate the difference a fresh one can make to the overall health of all of your vehicle's electronics. Transmission checkup. Remember that new 9-speed automatic transmission installed from model year 2016? Well, some owners have reported problems with theirs. In late 2016, a service bulletin was provided to dealers to help customers address complaints of sloppy or hard shifting, surging, a bogging sound or sensation, slow to engage gears, and an assortment of other operability problems reported by drivers. In most cases, the solution was to reset a few computer modules and perform a software update for improved shift quality and more refined operation. Many owners say they prefer the older 6-speed automatic for towing, and regardless of the model year, be sure to test the transmission of the MDX that you're considering at light, moderate, and full throttle multiple times over your test drive. If the transmission you're considering seems rough, inconsistent, noisy, harsh, or clumsy, be sure to have it inspected by a professional before buying. Sometimes problems like these can be fixed with a simple software update, but in some cases they are signs of a more serious and pricey problem. Should you buy the hybrid? Well, it's tough to say because this relatively low-volume seller doesn't have a lot of owners online talking about their ownership experience. Of the few that have, most report a positive and trouble-free experience with religious observance of regular maintenance, and many have opted for an RDX Sport Hybrid as part of a certified pre-owned or CPO program for the added confidence and coverage offered. Before buying any used hybrid, a full inspection and diagnostic scan by a trained technician in a dealer setting is strongly advised to prevent unpleasant surprises. Other checks. Though thinking battery and transmission as you test drive and shop for a used third-generation Acura MDX should help you avoid the most commonly reported issues, it is important to check a few additional areas on your test drive too. Look for signs of a bad alignment, specifically any driver workload required to keep the vehicle centered within its lane, or any sign of uneven wear across the treads of one or more tires. Be sure to triple check for proper operation of the MDX's backup camera, automatic wipers, and all seat controls including memory, heat and ventilation ventilation functions, a power tailgate that suddenly reverses direction or fails to latch closed properly. May need anything from a simple reset to new hardware as a fix, so be sure to find out why before you buy. These tips were designed to help test driving shoppers more easily identify potential trouble reported by some owners. A careful test drive and shopping process that focuses on the areas we just covered can help you find a first-class copy of a second-hand Acura MDX. If you found this video useful, we've got plenty more like it, so consider leaving a like down below if you learned something new. Head over to Driving.ca for the latest used car news and reviews, and subscribe to this channel so you never miss a new upload. I'm Justin Pritchard, and until next time, take care and drive safe.